Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We from group 4 and we want to presentation about SUS auction. Before we presentation, we want to introduce ourselves. My name is Desmita Aprilia and our member is Dimas Nugroho and Zabrina Fitria Ramadhani. Next. And in first, this is a user interface login. In the user interface login, if you don't have a account, you can create in register. But if you have a account, you can log in. Next. And the next is registration. In the registration, you can fill email and your username and password to register. And this is a user interface using menu admin. In the user menu admin, there is a transaction or product. Next, this is a product menu and product table. This user interface, the admin can add item product and upgrade stock product. Next. And this is a transaction menu and bid result for admin. This is give the price to the user in who will take a price of auction. Next. And this is a choosing menu for users, and the user can choose or product or many transaction. Next. And this is a product table. This is the user can choose the product will be paid in the auction. Next. And this is a product menu and bid table for users. Next. And this is a transaction menu for user, then this is the user can pick a transaction for the auction.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Zabrina Fitria and I'm from group 4. I will continue this presentation. In this page, I will explain about table database. In our project, we have 4 database. Next. First, database bid. In database bid, we have 4 rows and we have 1 primary key and 2 foreign key. ID bid as a primary key and ID product as a foreign key, and the last username as a foreign key. Next. Database pengguna or user. In database user, we have 4 rows too, and we have 1 primary key, username as a primary. Next. Database product. In database product, we have 6 rows and 1 primary key and 3 foreign key. ID transaksi as a primary key, ID bid as a foreign key, ID product as a foreign key, username as a foreign key. Next. Database transaction. In database transaction, we have 6 rows and 1 primary key, ID product as a primary key. Next. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Dimas Nugroho Asidik. Today, I want to show you how the SUS action works. First, you need to start the Apache and MySQL to store the database. And let's run the code. This is first from login. If you have an account, you can just log in directly. But if you don't have an account, you must create account under register. And you must fill all the text field in here. This is register, and you can log in. This is will show you the product button and transaction button. The product button is used to see what product are currently at auction. If you want to participate in the auction, you can double click in the product that you want. And you have to fill the username and amount of money. And click submit. And on the transaction button, this is just to show the transaction is used on the here. Then if we login as admin, this is will show the product and transaction button. If you click the product button, you can add, update, or delete the product, or you can select the start date and end of the bid and click submit. And on the transaction will display and choose the, you can determine who will win the auction and the result will display. I think it's enough. Thank you for attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.